Hello and welcome to another English class. Today we are looking at present simple and present continuous. Present simple is used for habits, that's things which happen regularly or at least more than once, and facts, things which are true. And the grammar is I, you singular, we, you plural, they plus infinitive, he, she, it plus infinitive with s or es. Now, there's a rule about this, and you can find it in one of my videos called English Pronunciation. If you look at my playlist, English Classes, you will find that video. It's either the first or second video, and there are some rules that you should know. I'll talk a little bit about that today, but that video is also very, very important. I, first person singular. You, second person singular. He, she, it, third person singular. We, first person plural. You, second person plural. They, third person plural. Okay? English conjugations and present simple are really, really easy compared to other languages. Okay, so let's have a look at some examples, okay? I dance, I work, you work, we work, you work, they work, infinitive. He works, she works, it works, infinitive with S. I live, you live, we live, you live, they live. He lives, she lives, it lives, infinitive with S. I dance, you dance, we dance, you dance, they dance. He dances, she dances, it dances. Dances instead of dance, because dance ends, the infinitive ends with the sound of s. So to add s for third person onto s doesn't really make any difference. It's the same sound. So we put an E and we say dances. We don't have to write the E because dance ends with an E anyway. And as I said, you can find that video on English Pronunciation where we talk about this in more detail. Okay, I work on Tuesdays. I work, okay? I plus infinitive. I work on Tuesdays. That's a habit. She works, okay, there's your S because it's she. She works every Saturday. That's a habit. The rota changes, okay, changes every week. Now, change, the last sound is sh, and it's too similar to s, so we say changes, like David Bowie. Changes. Okay? The rota changes every week. That's a fact and a habit. Well, these are all facts. Excuse me. Negatives. I don't drive. We use don't and doesn't as the auxiliary for the negative present simple. I don't, you don't, he, she, it doesn't, we don't, you don't, they don't, plus infinitive. Because you've already got an auxiliary verb here, so there's no reason to change this verb. Whether it's I, you, he, she, it, the verb is always infinitive when it's negative because the conjugation is doesn't for he, she, it. She doesn't, he doesn't, it doesn't. Okay, that's the conjugation because he, she, it have different conjugations to I, you, we, and they. I don't drive to work. He doesn't eat fruit. You see there? Doesn't. Don't for I, you, we, they. Doesn't for he, she, it. Plus infinitive. Always infinitive. He doesn't eat fruit. Bad. Very bad. The trains don't. That should be a T. I don't know what's happened there. This is a blue pen, but, you know, it's better to have the letter. Oh, that's terrible. There you go. The trains don't run on Sundays. We say run for trains and buses, I suppose. They don't actually run like people run, but we say the train is not running today. Means the train isn't going anywhere. Okay, it's funny, I suppose. The trains don't run on Sundays. The train, singular, doesn't run on Sunday because the train is it. It's a singular third person. So if it's one train, it's doesn't. If it's plural trains, it's they, don't. Because even for things, we use the same conjugations. They, 5 people, don't. They, 5 trains, don't. It, one thing, doesn't. He doesn't. She doesn't. Okay? The trains don't run on Sundays. Now, let's have some questions. The auxiliary goes first before the subject and then the infinitive. Auxiliary plus subject plus infinitive. And again, same, well, not the same conjugation, but more or less. Do, don't, does, doesn't. This is for he, she, it. Does, doesn't. Do you walk to work? By the way, this is a location. This is a preposition. This is not an infinitive. It would be very strange. Do you walk to work? To work is the place where you work. It's a location, okay? For example, when you say I'm going to work, you're saying I'm going to the place where I work. It's not I'm going to work infinitive, okay? Do you walk to work? Does he or she speak Italian? Hey. Does he or she speak Italian? Does for he, she, it. Do for I, you, we, they. Does the sun set in the east? Does the sun is it. Does the sun set? Set means go down. Say bye-bye. Does the sun set in the east? Sunrise, sunset. Oh, yes, rises. Rise is one of those where we have to put the sound of is. It ends with E, but the last sound is Z. And it's too similar to S. So the sun rises, but this does the sun set, does the sun rise? Because this is your conjugation here. So we don't change the verb. The verb is always infinitive for questions and negatives. The verb is always infinitive for negatives and questions. Does the sun set in the east? Now let's look let's look at present continuous. Present continuous, something, that's the abbreviation of something, STH, something happening now, or in this period now. For example, if you started something yesterday or 2 days ago or 3 days ago and it's incomplete or unfinished, you could use present continuous. I've got an example, so don't worry. Now or in this period, and also for future arrangements. We talked about present tenses for the future in another class. Present tenses for the future, check it out in the playlists. Very, very important. Right, some examples. Positive sentences. I'm working. Now that means now. Can I talk to you? No, I'm working. He's working. She's working, okay? The conjugations of to be. I'm, your, he's, she's, it's, where, you're, there. Or there. Didn't pronounce it exactly right. It's raining. She's reading a She's reading a book. I'm working. She's reading a book. It's raining. Okay? Because it is basically the weather. It's raining. It's sunny. It's cloudy. It's windy. You're describing what the weather is. The weather is it, I guess. I'm painting my flat. Now this is an example of something in this period. For example, I start painting my flat on Friday. On Saturday, I see or speak to some friends on the phone or a friend on the phone, and they say, what are you doing right now, like in your life? How's it going? What are you up to? I'm painting my flat. Not right now. I'm not painting the flat and talking on the phone. I'm relaxing. I'm doing something else. But I'm painting my flat because it's unfinished. Remember what I said? It's unfinished or incomplete, but it has a very obvious ending coming quite soon. When the ending comes is irrelevant. But if it were like 15 years, I suppose it's still possible, but it's a bit strange. I'm painting my flat while on the phone to someone. I'm not painting it while I'm on the phone, but I'm on the phone to someone. Oh yeah, I'm painting my flat. Oh, I'm preparing for an exam. Not right now, but I'm doing that, and it's a temporary thing which will end in the future. I can see the ending. I know when it is. Okay, roughly, más o menos, more or less. Okay, some negative sentences. I'm not chewing. Are you chewing? No, I'm not chewing. Chewing gum, you know. He's not eating. It's not snowing. Again, the weather. It's not snowing. And again, something in the period. I'm not preparing for an exam. For example, I have a new student and they come to my flat for a class and I say, so, what do you need? Are you preparing for an exam? I'm not preparing for an exam at this moment in my life. I just want to improve my English. Molto bene. Okay. Questions. Are you listening? Are you listening? Is she waiting? Is it working? Like a TV or a phone or something like that. You know, for example, my phone, it's dead. Well, try switching it off and switch it on again. Okay? Just waiting. Okay? Oh, whew, it is working. But it's not working. Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, okay, it's a question. Is it working? Oh yeah, it's working now. Whew. You know how people are. Oh, my phone is broken. My internet is out. I have no internet. Is she arriving tonight? Now, this is an example of future arrangements, okay? Is she arriving tonight? No, she's arriving tomorrow. Let's have a look at some more examples of future arrangements. I did a class for this, so have a look at that. I'm working. See this? I'm working means now. I'm working on Tuesday means Tuesday. Present continuous for personal arrangements in the future. Arrangements. Check out that class. She's going to the dentist tomorrow. If you take away tomorrow, oh look, there's Lucy. Where's she going? She's going to the dentist. She's going to the dentist tomorrow is future. They're meeting at 5 p.m. Future. Okay? Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe. Please hit like and share this with anybody who is learning English because it's good for them and you're doing a nice thing for someone. And also leave a comment if you have any questions or doubts or if you want me to do a class about something in particular, because I get lots of requests, but obviously it's, you know, if I don't do it immediately, it doesn't mean I won't do it in the future. It just means that I already have a lot of videos planned. So thank you so much for watching and have a lovely day, and I'll see you again soon for the next video. Bye bye.